Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of
Shermhouse.
Shermhouse.
The fucking shit.
Y'all don't know who the fuck I am. My name is Gruff.
Thomas Crown.
Goon
Flip motherfucking Rollins.
Only one wearing sunglasses.
Yeah. That's Flip. That's that nigga Flip.
Don't you tell these niggas.
Tell him.
Don't you tell them.
Tell them.
All right, if y'all tuned in to the last episode, we got off on a little bit of tangent here and there about CBD, the effects it has, and if it really works or not.
Go make sure to go check that out.
Yeah. Same thing. Leave your
CBD.
click like, follow, subscribe, and check that last video out. And let us know your thoughts. So today, we're gonna go over something that's very important to me and very hot item. It's the homeless crisis.
I can
man.
attest to how near and dear this is to his heart.
And everybody don't know. This is really serious to me, and I finally get to get this shit off my chest as to why this is so fucking important. It's a lot of fucking homeless people, and it was back in the day. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or I wasn't in tune, but I really see the amount of homeless people that's just moving around this motherfucking
I feel like
great
it's a
state
lot
of California.
worse than it was when we were kids. Like, I didn't live out here when I was a kid, but like where I'm from and like I'm pretty sure here now it's a lot worse.
Yeah.
Let him do his little intro before we go off on
Yeah.
all the reasons why the homeless population has increased.
Yeah. Back in the day, my vision of a fucking homeless person is like some old scruffy dude just asking for cash. Nowadays, the average person that's out there panhandling or on the side of the fucking road or in front of the liquor store is asking for money. That motherfucker's younger than me. Younger than everybody in this fucking room. You'll catch a fucking... Bro, I see 8-year-olds out there with the mom or the dad or the parent off to the cut, off on the side somewhere. Let me relax, man. I'll see they got the kid out there on the corner with the fucking sign, and the parent is like the spotter off in the bushes or in the parking lot somewhere while the kid is making money.
Those are the fake homeless people. Those are the scammers that stand outside the Walmart and say that they're deaf or that whatever. You know?
That news article of the people that do it for like a full-time job and they make like $80K a year.
Oh man, I'm already hot about it, man. You gonna really motherfucking piss me off.
Yeah,
But
like
we're not
that's an actual thing.
But we're not talking about those in this episode.
Yeah.
Per se, when we're talking about the homeless epidemic, we're talking about legit, like I like to call them, transients.
Yeah.
You know?
Alright, that's what the episode's about.
Transient.
You know what I'm saying? So like, again, click like, subscribe. You tuned in. Thanks for clicking in and joining us and shit. Homeless. My definition of a homeless person is not considered a transient. I don't know the definition. Could we look up the definition of homeless versus transient?
Can't
My
say
definition-
homeless anymore.
Yeah, my definition of a transient
unhoused.
person is any man or woman,
Unhoused.
child, anything on foot, like a human being, as long as you're standing up, walking around, like half a pedestrian, some shit. You're a fucking transient. So by me getting off my motorcycle or getting out of my car,
I don't like that word transient.
the second I leave my house,
I
I'm
like
considered a
feral.
transient. Huh?
I like feral.
Feral humans.
Yeah.
FERAL.
That make me think of the Hills Have Eyes.
That makes you want to put them down, and that's terrible. Like, what the fuck?
Listen. I was homeless from 15 to 21.
Right.
I lived on Skid Row.
6 years. That's a kid.
Yeah, but you're Wolf Jackal. Like, you are feral.
Yeah, no one.
You weren't a grown ass man though. So how did you make this happen? If you don't mind me asking, how did you make this happen as a child to live homeless 6 years?
Yeah.
How did this happen as a child?
Well,
Not what caused it, just how did
I navigate it?
Yeah. I don't think it's none of our business what caused it. You know what I'm saying?
It was more like spray and pray. You know, it's you know, off the cuff.
Right.
Shoot from the hip.
This says transient is the new N-word.
I'm listening, Flip. What?
But you know that it was like that's the only way. That's the only way because shit's gonna happen to you quicker than you can plan for it to.
Right.
So with that mindset, you know, you sleep with one eye open.
Okay.
And I learned that. But after years and years of that shit, you have to make a decision. Am I gonna allow this to be the definition of what my existence is? Or do I go from here and use this as a starting point, a foundation to know that it can't get worse than this? So everything from here on up has to be progress. Those are the two choices to make. Because I see people that I used to sleep in the streets with still.
They're still there.
Still there.
That's all they know.
Yeah. A lot of them folks want to be there.
That's what set them apart from me.
I was gonna say, there's something to be said about you know. You can make it the fuck up out of that shit, bro. There's plenty of fucking ways. There's plenty of handouts if we really want to be like just straightforward about it. There's plenty of fucking government handouts that will help you get on your feet.
Yeah.
And then it's up to you. You can keep fucking pushing, bro. Or you can live on the welfare and you can just keep it going. But a lot of these people, they don't want to.
I think we need to get like a cute number of like the people that are trying to get up out of that shit and just fell on hard times and like just lost their shit. Then like separate them from the people that like, want to be homeless.
Well, what do you mean separate them? Now you sound like
the second you touch them, you gotta help them.
No, like so we can adequate the fucking proper resources and like fucking deal with these people in a certain way. So like we're not these people. The transients or homeless or whatever you want to call them.
They only speak a different language. Some people, they don't want help.
So,
what do you do when they don't want help?
It's people there that want help. There's people there that don't want help and want to stay.
Absolutely
there.
right.
There's people there that are mentally incapable of like making a living or being able to take care of themselves.
The difference between a single mom on Skid Row
so we have to differentiate between all of these people that are out there in the streets and like mobilize and like get them the resources that they need.
I mean that sounds good, but
also
here.
So security needs to be more proactive in the situation, as far as the mentally incapable.
Yeah.
But then that starts fucking with my money, because when I gotta help him come out of my pocket already even more. So security, we all pay.
The government
all y'all
prints money. How does that fuck with your money?
You pay in a social security.
Yeah.
Oh
you thinking smaller.
because you know damn well if
the government prints money.
Yeah, but we don't. We don't print money, and then taxes.
The government doesn't print money. The government asks for money.
Yeah,
Okay,
the taxes that are being used to print the money are coming from us.
The second you try to touch that motherfucking homeless people, it's gonna cost money to move them.
Hold on, does the money have a value or not then?
No.
Do we have a value?
Bam.
It's just debt on top of debt on top of debt on top of debt on top of debt.
It is.
We're super fucking over leveraged and money has no true value anymore. That's the reason why $300, you know, back when this country first started, is the equivalent of $3 million now. Like, the reason why gas is $5 and all the prices of goods and services are going up is because the government keeps printing money and keeps fucking wasting it on shit that we don't need. You know,
what we don't need is these homeless motherfuckers.
I remember when the double was $1.95.
No, this is a macrocosm of the microcosm issue we're talking about. If we allocated resources,
I didn't know we were on to the.
Yeah, resources must be allocated.
Yeah.
No, we're talking
resources must be allocated.
But I think the ones that he specifically wants to talk about right now are not the ones that need help. Not the ones that would, no, the ones that do not want help. What the fuck do you do with those?
These motherfuckers been on the streets
You can't
for 8
just pick
years.
them up and
Ain't no
put them somewhere
COVID.
That's kidnapping.
Ain't no COVID for a homeless motherfucker. These motherfuckers been under that bridge for 8 years. No dental, no medical,
What do you do?
no
I've seen
health,
people with
no
Can't just
phone.
displace them.
There's some dude
you
that lives above the 51st Street Bridge right now, and he's got a 2-story fucking encampment.
So what's
Fucking a homeless mansion.
What's the difference
So-
from any of those people?
Gang.
50s.
Now,
Homeless mafia.
now check this out. If any of those people wanted to go and squat in front of your house, what would stop them? If they could do it anywhere in the public?
Absolutely nothing.
Except for me.
The second I go touch your shit, that's
Yeah.
simple
But
assault.
When
Fucking
you do
damage your personal property.
once you do something
Under
to
the
them,
pretense
you're
that
not
I care.
You're
Yeah.
operating under the fucking pretense of the law. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
like you can't like
I got
legally.
kids and shit,
I'm a
bro.
native.
You ain't setting up right here.
I don't want y'all. Look, I don't want you to change your opinion
No,
on
I'm
homeless
not.
people. If you really
I
love
want to
homeless people,
elaborate
you wanna
on
help
the
'em?
issue. Yeah.
I don't want to help them. I want to get rid of them.
Shermhouse. Exactly.
But we're talking about the
Third Reich?
Hold on.
Me and him
Third
do the
Reich
same
much?
thing.
No, but you
Well,
talking
not
about
life.
helping the ones that need the help.
No,
I don't want to.
I'm saying, look, this is what if
I don't wanna kill
if-
'em.
If I was in charge of the situation,
Scoop
this
them
is-
all up and
this
put
is
them in
what I would
FEMA
do.
camps.
This is what I
I
would
want
do.
to talk to them all. I want them all, wrap them all up.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I want
Hold
to
on.
talk to them.
Hold on,
You
let
want
me
to
ask you
wrap them
something.
all in a fucking garbage.
let me-
We're not wrap them up. I mean, bring them all together.
Let me ask you something. Well, what do you think? Have you ever talked to one of them people?
Yeah, talk to them every day.
No, but do you know?
You know what
them
we do.
and really known what the fuck what they've been through and what they used to have. It's
Yes.
homeless people that used to be millionaires.
Yes. Vegas is packed with them. Motherfuckers come there with all their dreams and they.
I'm not talking about that kind of motherfuckers that lose everything like that. I'm talking about people that have chosen to be out there. Like, look, these are feral people. Stop calling them homeless. Stop calling them transients. These are just people who chose to live by the lay of the land.
Which is something that we fucking as
How is that-
outlaws
no, but how-
decided
but-
to fucking do as well.
Exactly. So how does that harm you?
I don't want them here, bro. I've been home. You said you was homeless, right?
White people didn't want you here after
Let me tell you. In the line of work, listen, Flip, let me answer your question. In the line of work we do, I'm not gonna put all our business out there, but in the line of work we do potentially have enemies from time to time. Some of those enemies tend to hide their affiliation. You know what I mean? I can't see my enemy during war at times, Flip. But you know what I can see? I can see a fucking homeless person. I can see a transient, and I know their true intentions are not to benefit me. Same thing. I don't know my enemy's walking around, but I see a dude pushing a cart, and this is coming from a place of knowledge. Let me tell
Is
you.
there a lot of transients out here?
Yeah, man, they're everywhere, man. Look,
This nigga ain't homeless people. Listen, man. This nigga ain't
it's a
homeless
crazy
people.
story, bro. True story. A woman is walking past a homeless encampment trying to get home and shit. Here, take this, man. A woman is trying to get home and she walks past a fucking homeless encampment. And a homeless dude sees her and asks for fucking money. This woman legit looks in her purse to try to find some dollars. She thought she had some money, some coin or something. Couldn't find shit in her purse. She politely declines this homeless dude's offer and is like, sorry, man, I can't help you. The homeless dude takes that shit as like offense and turns around, goes back to his tent and grabs a fucking bucket of diarrhea and goes up to the woman and dumps it over her fucking head.
At this point, he's neither homeless. He's not homeless. He's a criminal.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about.
He's a criminal.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about mental.
He's a threat.
That's not mental fucking illness. That's not homeless. You're a fucking maniac, bro.
Now look.
He's a maniac.
Yeah, man.
And that's just one. That's just one. Only one story. That's one story.
Now, the city of San
I'm just saying.
Francisco pays $100
What about all these
million a year
motherfuckers smash and
to
grabbing
fucking-
shit? Those are criminals.
What if that was your daughter? What if that's your old lady, bro? What if that's your mom? Your mom walking and a homeless nigga dumped a whole bucket of diarrhea on your mama. And motherfucking...
You gonna wet that entire encampment up. Quit fucking lying.
You wanna help that man? No!
I'm saying...
No, that's what I'm saying. He's a fucking criminal. Fuck him.
That person that threw the bucket of shit on the lady's head, right?
Throw it, he poured it. It's diarrhea, it's liquid.
Yeah, or...
It's a liquid, let's get it straight. It wasn't a bucket of shit.
I'm picturing this shit in my head.
It wasn't lumped of fucking turds of
Pun intended?
potatoes. Nah, it was fucking... Yeah. Like some Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Like the slime base.
The type of savage these people exist. They're
Bro,
real.
now-
and they're out here moving around.
Now,
Right
would you be opposed to getting that person off of the streets?
All right, let me retard my anger, man, because I want to come from a place of knowledge.
What about a person that, I don't know, drinks too much and beats his kids? That's a crime too.
Are we talking about the person that there, or are we talking about the reason he's there?
Now, just because he has a house, what does that separate him from the person who throws shit on somebody?
Okay, this is tomato.
Hold on, start over,
That
Flip.
has nothing to do with the homeless people.
Yeah. You going off on a tangent.
Tangent.
No, I'm saying-
He's coming. No,
I
let him
wish
get
we
off.
had
Get
a
off.
bell for this stuff. We
Come
should have a
on.
bell
Get
for
off.
the podcast.
Let that
though,
man- let
and
that
then just,
man
like,
breathe.
Every
Breathe,
time,
Flip.
every time someone's going on a tangent, you're just like, ding!
He want to go. Let him go. Now let that nigga get off. Talk that shit, Flip.
A criminal is a criminal. Like, all right, look, 1863. What? Fucking 1850 something. If we were living 200 years back in the past right now, this shit is Mexico. So the rules and the laws of the land and the way people view shit changes with who the fuck's in power.
Who's in
I
power?
get it.
RP game.
I get it, but
So who are you to fuck just because you believe in a different belief system?
All right, man. I'm about to get off real quick. Check this out. I'm heavy on martial arts, MMA, hand-to-hand combat and shit. I love guns and shit, but hand-to-hand first. There's nothing more primordial than two men just fucking killing each other over what they believe in. I grew up a huge fan of martial arts. Van Damme, Bruce Lee, all that shit. MMA came later. There was another dude, his name, let's call him, I spoke to Goon about this. For the sake of this dude, his case is still fucking pending. We gonna call him Weapon X.
Shermhouse.
Okay? I grew up with fucking Weapon X. And it was me, my brother, and Weapon X. And all three, no, Pete Game, man, true story. All three of us fucking violently practiced martial arts every single day and beat the fuck out of each other. Every single day. And that dude was more violent and more vicious than I was. And he was older than me. Weapon X fucking, he was older than me, so he had more freedom to fucking go about the community because I was younger. I'm talking about from 5 to 12. He's 3 years older than me, so he was able to move about. So fucking Weapon X, he had more freedom to listen to hip hop with vulgarity, so he got into breaking, graffitiing, like breakdancing and shit, pop locking, hustling. And I was still under the wing of my parents and shit, but my parents allowed me to violently practice martial arts and beat up on other kids and shit. Shout out to my mom and dad, I love you, but I used to wear motherfuckers out. So Weapon X, we all grew up. Weapon X, he began to take on breaking and hip hop more and kind of brushed off on the martial arts. But dude still was sharp as a razor. You know what I'm saying? As he got older, he didn't want to move out of his parents' home. I'm gonna speed through the story. He didn't want to move out. His mom, I guess they had a falling out. He didn't want to clean up in his fucking house. Nigga was like beyond 18, like 19, 20. No job, no nothing. Weapon X didn't want to clean up. His mom said, if you don't fucking clean up by the time I get back, you out. So mom leaves, come back. Weapon X didn't do shit in the house. Mom like, you gotta go. Weapon X start throwing shit. Mom called the police. Weapon X, you gotta go. Weapon X leaves and becomes homeless. 19, 20 years old. Like 2 or 3 months go by, moms reach out to Weapon X and say, hey, I know that was just a fallout. I don't want you to clean up and shit, but come on home, let's sort this shit out. Weapon X got pride issues. martial artists, fucking code of honor, Bushido. We'll do it by ourselves. Weapon X like, nah, fuck that. I'd rather be homeless than live back with you, mama. I don't want no job. I'd rather be homeless. I'm a fucking warrior on some martial artist breakdancing shit. He just gonna carry a backpack and be homeless in Pomona. So Weapon X, he continues to be homeless up until recently. This dude, I check on certain people periodically that have been a part of my life. Weapon X, I reach out to my brother. Nobody heard of Weapon X. I Google Weapon X, his government name and shit. Weapon X then fucking became a serial rapist and serial killer in Pomona, California. Shout out to the town. This nigga was killing bitches and raping them, and nobody knows if the bitches was dead at the time of penetration. True story. Weapon X was, I'm a violent dude, man. I get off on violence. I need it at least once or twice a day. I gotta see somebody get their shit rocked. This dude, I'm a choir boy compared to fucking Weapon X. This dude was the type that just laugh and giggle about some morbid shit. And this dude decided to be homeless. He would rather live on the street rather than better himself. Now we got this violently trained martial artist who chose to be homeless and live about the south side of Pomona, moving around. Just imagine this dude, low-key physical Terminator, running through a homeless encampment and having his way with women. And then fucking doing whatever he wants to up until the point of them losing their life and him going on to the next one. Just imagine all that training and all that. Do you know what it takes to break dance? Do you know what it takes to do a fucking head spin? The physical, bro, the grip strength that you need just to move your body. Yes, bro, to do a handstand, do a pop lock. Go ahead, stand there and do a fucking windmill, bro. It takes ab muscle and everything. So for this fucking highly trained dude to move about through the south side of Pomona and have his way with women, I can only imagine what them women went through before they met their demise, man. And I had something to do with that. I truly feel by me and him training each other and my brother training us all to be fucking as vicious as we could, nobody guided that dude. We didn't have no male father figures to gauge ourselves to do what's right. So he took that talent and he used it for his own fucking personal benefit. That's a real life monster that's moving around Pomona, California.
Yeah, I don't think there's any guiding that.
Ain't gonna be no free, my homie. Ain't gonna be no, excuse me, I'm getting loud as shit. Ain't gonna be no,
nah, keep that nigga.
Shouts out to my homie that come on. Nah, that's a fucking savage, bro. And this is without weapons. He knew weapons. He knew, bro. To women, homeless women out there, they trying to get life. Maybe they broke up with their fucking abusive husband. Get out, bitch. They go to the Skid Row for 2 or 3 nights. They run to this Weapon X. He'll fuck you and kill you. And they don't know if he bust his nut, they was already dead or not. So now was that necro? Yeah, now my homeboy is a fucking, we don't know if he was a necro? Like, so now every time I see a homeless person moving around, I think like, dude, I don't know what this dude is capable of. This dude might be a hand-to-hand combatant fucking expert. These dudes got dogs. These dudes got machetes. They got buckets of fucking diarrhea. They got everything. They got beach cruisers. They got fucking beach cruisers.
Well, you can say the same thing for every person you walk past too.
Yeah, let me breathe.
Every person you walk past could be whatever person lurking, bro.
That's my point. It has nothing to do with whether or not you live in a house or not. That type of lower vibration and animal instinct lies within that person. Whatever type of
it's rich people.
It's rich people.
Purge parties.
But I still
like
okay.
So
I think we're
that's
getting
what
away
I'm saying.
from the. That's a different point. You know what I mean?
You talking about what to do with
what
them.
to do with the current situation?
Yeah. What would y'all solutions be?
Apart from rounding them up and putting them in camps.
You know what? Let me say something.
Click like and subscribe. Tap in. Help me out, cause I'm coming from a place. Go ahead.
My solution would be to build more parks, build more fucking recreational areas, open up more shit to be more accessible, because in other countries they really don't have these type of problems.
You sound cliche. You've been homeless before. Talk about what helped you. What what would have sped your process up? You was homeless.
Well, see,
for
that's
6
the
years.
difference because it wasn't that I didn't enjoy being homeless.
Right.
I'm talking about for the people that enjoy.
You were trying to get out, or you just living for 6 years, just enduring, surviving.
It get shit.
Or was it resume? Goddamn, sleep in the bathroom, shower, resume, interview, fail, interview.
No, it was a bunch of fighting demons.
How is ruining more parks the answer though? Because I'm sorry, but like when there's homeless people that fucking sleep at the park or use those bathrooms, bro, they're fucking terrible. Like Fairmont Park.
Make more bathrooms. Make the keep
Bro.
up with the maintenance.
And then you gotta worry.
You're creating jobs by doing that. And contrary to popular opinion, homeless people do not. The homeless people, huh?
Do they want to work?
I'm talking about like for the people that just want to live.
No, that's work release program.
You can't.
Guys.
This is
So
America.
get stuck doing that.
Hey, Flip. This is America. Hey, bro. You can't just live here. You got to do something. I mean, we can't just keep feeding these dudes money.
If you don't want to be a part of society,
You can't just live off the land?
Society,
Okay.
you can go out in the country and go live in the mountains, bro.
If you on
Well,
rehab,
then
you
there
can't.
it
Go do that.
What are you gonna do?
There it
You're
is.
gonna make them? You gonna transplant them?
I'm saying
You gonna
Open up more national parks.
You gonna trail a tears these
No.
motherfuckers out
I'm saying
somewhere?
if y'all,
Put
fucking
fucking.
you see that
Whenever I see a homeless guy coming,
homeless people out into the
Y'all-
wilderness.
Look,
it's a threat. It's a threat. I can't see my enemy. Even in the gangbanging world, a lot of gangbangers, they'll switch colors.
Not everybody is your enemy. Not
anything.
everybody is your enemy.
But you don't know the true intentions. You see a homeless dude, I understand by the drab of his fucking clothing, the dude is homeless. Okay? This dude is approaching me. Okay, let's say I'm pumping gas and I got my wife or my daughter in the car.
And the motherfucker
And
come
fucking-
to ask, see, that's
Yeah,
one
homeless-
thing. Now let me tell you
homeless
something.
drab,
when I was
excuse
homeless,
me,
I
young
never
brother.
walked up on nobody and asked them for shit. I never asked anybody.
But they do here though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do here. Go ahead.
I use the same fucking like with homeless people. And
I
with
never
regular people,
asked
like, the
anybody
same
for
threat
a
assessment,
fucking
like,
dime.
period. You know what I mean? So when you walk up on me, I can tell. Okay, is this a
This
homeless,
is the Wild
this
Wild
a
West.
hungry
You don't
homeless
walk up
person?
on nobody.
Like while they're walking, like is this a
You don't walk up on nobody you don't know and ask some shit.
But like, is that a hungry homeless person? Is that a twacked out homeless person? Is that a fucking like violent looking? Like you could tell that kind of shit. You know,
Yeah, you can.
from a
You
distance.
can.
The
can
talking
kinda
crazy
tell-
on the stairs.
Oh,
what,
shit.
What kind of degree of fucking homeless we're talking about?
Oh,
yeah, from the
shit.
park, right?
Oh,
Oh man, I had that lady.
I fucked her up, man. I fucked her world up, man. I'm walking past the homeless lady. She's on stairs and shit, and she sees she sees something on my clothing and reads it, and she says it under her breath. You know, a couple patches. She says some, we're doing some shit. So fucking, she mumbled it, and I looked at her, and she said something to do. Fuck you, somehow, you motherfuckers. So I walked past her, and I realized she was fucking, she had mental issues. So I didn't want to yell at her, fuck you. I didn't want to throw the bird at her. So all I did was look at her, and she made eye contact with me, and all I did is just make this simple gesture. I said, and she went fucking off. She went fucking She went crazy. I thought she was just gonna take that. I thought she was gonna take that and be like, whatever, nigga. She took this as a real life sign of this black dude is about to run up these stairs and take my fucking life.
listen.
Oh my God, she went off.
It was a good hour and 20
and it made it no better because I went over there. My bike was parked over there, and I had no clue that this had happened or transpired. And I walk over to my bike to drop a layer.
I had no clue either. I'm sitting under the tree.
And I'm sitting there and I'm putting my layer, away in my bike, and she's yelling at me, and I'm like, hey, do you want some weed? Like, I offered her weed. I was like, today's a giving day. Like, I just got this honestly bunk ass weed from, So I was like, hey, I'll give her some of this shit, But she's like, fuck that. I was like, oh shit, okay. I was like, maybe you should smoke some weed, like be happier, and that set her off. She starts going nuts. So now I'm just kind of trolling her at this point. Like she'd say something, I'm like, well, that's not very nice, and she'd freak out, and then I'd freak out, and
she had a lot of clothes up there.
It was fun, But then I just walked away.
Shermhouse.
Fucking was walking over you because I was looking for Gruff. I'm walking your guys' direction, and then she starts yelling at me, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Damn.
That shit was crazy.
So I guess it got a recording time. So we're good.
So yeah, man.
Yeah,
These homeless people, man, you gotta watch out, man.
She was on one.
Yeah.
But no, in that instance, I feel you like you shouldn't be allowed to just, you know, and like Crown said, if you want to live off the grid, like you really want to live off the grid,
Like for real.
If you don't want to be a participating member of society, like
Right.
just
But
get
how do
away
you
from
enforce
society.
that? How do you separate them and how do you enforce it?
Make transient laws.
right? You
So
give
you
people
motherfuckers can't
X
squat
amount
within
of
the city
you
limits.
give people X amount of
and
time.
Have a fucking place for them to go. Have fucking.
You give people
how they
X
live?
amount of time.
Some of
Where
these
to
dudes
send
got
them?
mansions.
But what happens when those fucking those homeless shelters and shit are worse than being on the street?
No, we're not talking about homeless shelters.
Oh, well, you said give them
Put those homeless shelters in the fucking boondocks.
Shermhouse.
Yeah.
Okay? If y'all want to
Like,
be
wait,
homeless and
wait
be a
the fuck over there.
non-participating member of society, go carry your ass outside of society where people can do that type of shit.
So like
And walk around here for 17 days, haven't showered, and everything you own is on your back.
So FEMA camps in the Everglades.
Check me out.
See, you're taking it a step too far.
I got an idea. It might sound fucking crazy. I just came up with this idea, right? How about this? We got a mile-long street of fucking homeless people. I don't care how many motherfucking homeless people's on this street. We say, we go down and we interact with each one.
I don't like how this is starting.
We go down and we interact. Let's say it's 7 fucking homeless people. We got 7. Let's say these 7 homeless people on this 1 mile strip. We say, hey,
Why is it a mile? How fast are you gonna be going?
whatever you need, do you?
Dream out.
Like, you can't be here anymore. We recognize you're homeless. If you sign these papers, you state that you're homeless, we're willing to help you. You know what I mean?
But give them ultimatum.
If you don't sign these papers and accept
you
help,
have
you have
30
to leave.
days to get the fuck out of here. Okay, to
So what if
where
they're
off
mentally
the goddamn grip.
incapable of understanding what you're saying?
Then right there, they can't agree right there on the spot.
Okay,
So then what do you do? Hospitalize them?
No.
Assisted living? Euthanasia.
Hey,
Switzerland just came out.
I was with 3 out of 4.
suicide
I was
pods.
with 2 out of 2.
Okay, we'll get there. Okay, so
Yeah.
we remove it.
This is really on the table now.
Yeah, so we remove them.
Wait, what is?
Euthanasia. You know, like kids
we're
in
not
Taiwan.
What? No.
Come on, Goon.
Come on.
We're not gonna kill the homeless people, man.
Oh, so we're not?
No, we're just gonna sterilize them.
Shermhouse. Cause we're like everybody's like one fucking paycheck. Everybody's one paycheck away from being fucking homeless. We're one paycheck away.
One bad day away, yeah.
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 You know what I'm saying? You
Damn near.
Especially
What was
if you
that
live in
doctor's
California.
What was that doctor's name? The worked for the
Dr.
Germans?
Zhivago?
No, the one that worked for the Germans.
They had a lot of doctors that worked for them.
So what? We put them all in, dig a real big hole in Texas.
Whoa.
We dig a real big hole. Dig a I mean a real big hole.
He heard say work for the Germans and takes it straight to the fucking death squad.
Oh, that's not what. Oh no, we're not talking about. Okay.
No.
Nah.
No.
I say,
No, seriously,
Ain't
what are
nothing
you
off
gonna
the
do?
table. I'm willing to entertain all options.
Charity.
Okay, we gotta do something.
I say, look. My.
No, look. No, we were on to something.
And there's no COVID for a homeless nigga. No
on
vaccines.
to
They don't
something.
care.
No. This is what I want to do. All right. So, like I said earlier, we found out the ones that are fucking just fell on hard times and are trying to get back on their feet. We figure out the ones that want to be out on the street and don't want to fucking do anything. And we figure out the ones who are fucking mentally incapable of fucking making adult decisions and they can't take care of themselves.
So we have 3
so-
options for.
Are these polls? Are we doing polls?
No.
Or are we rounding
We're-
them up with the sheriffs
No.
and asking them questions?
We have city workers.
Oh, God.
Not police. We have city workers. Go out to them.
Armed city workers?
No, just fucking people who work for the city.
Fuck that. You can't pay me enough to fucking
Have
do
you
that.
yourself moved through a homeless encampment?
I've tried to get
Through the infrastructure bill.
I've gone through the VA shit when I
Yeah,
first
but
was in
you
LA.
know they always have the fucking
I,
sheriffs with them. A whole line of them motherfuckers.
and like I went through their little program to like help get housing pretty much because
Okay.
like I wasn't working and I couldn't fucking get it out myself.
Okay.
So like while I was there, I was as like everybody else.
Yeah, you
was
kind of have
homeless.
to have the shit.
Like I wasn't technically homeless. I was just trying to get help out.
Well, because who else is gonna write the ticket?
You ain't gonna be asking questions.
Hold on,
enforcing
they over
shit
there.
like
They
that.
got something going on. What y'all got going on?
Yeah, we were having two different conversations.
Yeah, we're clashing
Yeah.
over each other.
Oh, I was
Tangent.
I was
Tangent.
I was still lost on the not having.
Pull the card.
There.
Yeah. Okay. So we have social workers, city workers go hit the streets, not rounding people up, just asking them, hey, like, are you down bad? Are you fucking trying to be out here, or are you like, can you not like fucking do this, this, and this? There's already enough facilities in LA to fucking handle the 1/3 of the people that are just on hard times. I believe there's facilities already in place, like enough for people that can be taken care of, and they can get help with jobs.
There's not enough facilities. There's not enough facilities per.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The VA got fucking big ass huge buildings that they're not even using, bro. Like
We could
they
turn
use
March
that
Air
shit.
Force Base.
But that
here.
costs money, bro. And where's
They're
that
already
money
built.
gonna come from?
They're already built.
It gotta fucking.
I don't know. Take it from the military budget.
Like
Take it from the military
Hey
budget.
man, why don't you take it from NASA?
Hold on.
Yes, take it from fucking.
Yeah, let's take them to NASA. How about that?
Shermhouse.
We send them motherfuckers off this earth.
So okay.
flights.
Well,
All right.
Air.
Mars transports of homeless.
What is it called? Space Force?
Sherm Force. No.
The Sherm Force. Sherm Force.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah,
So the other third of the people that don't want to be participating members of society.
right.
Y'all
Talk
can't.
to the mic, man.
All right, the other third, people who don't want to be participating members of society. All right, y'all can't squat within city limits. Like we're trying to clean our shit up, have it good, fucking revigorate this shit.
This is the biggest third.
All right, within the LA city limits, y'all cannot squat here. If y'all do, y'all fucking getting booted the fuck out.
Now who you having?
I like that shit.
The
There you
sheriff.
go. I love it.
Huh?
So now the sheriff's talking.
This we put laws in place saying
man.
you cannot squat within the city
Well, the
limits.
sheriff shouldn't be the only people
I'm
able to
pretty
fucking
sure they
write a
have
fucking
laws.
ticket to send
Yeah.
somebody to the judge.
Shermhouse. They're protected.
Social
bro.
workers
Like,
should be
you
able to
can-
fucking do that.
You can stop paying your
without
rent.
the threat of
You
violence.
can stop paying your
Is
rent.
that how
and-
base we are as a
squat in
society? It
somebody's
takes the
house.
threat of violence for somebody to fucking comply?
What?
I speak violence. It's something about pain that makes a motherfucker listen. If I say, hey man, get out of my way.
No.
And he like, man, fuck you. Now if I
But-
break your jaw and say, hey man, now you gonna get out of my way, he's gonna get out of my way so fucking fast, he's gonna fly out the way. He's gonna get windburned by how fast he gets the fuck out of my way. Why does it take the threat of a broken jaw to make a man wanna fucking listen or do the right thing?
That's my
Because
point.
niggas
That's
is
my whole
hard-headed.
point. Exactly.
So, alright, like, these people that don't want to work, or, you know, we can all agree that we don't want to see them, we don't want to interact with them, we don't want them fucking in our cities, right? We don't want them fucking in our neighborhoods, we don't want them like there.
Yeah.
Right? Do you want to see a fucking homeless encampment fucking on the block right
Some
outside
of
where
them-
you live at?
Some of them need
You know,
help,
do
though.
you wanna see
Some
one
of
of
them do, legit. Like you said,
Like,
fucking,
do
I was
y'all want to
homeless.
see that shit?
I
where
needed
you live
help.
at? What? The fucking shacks and all that shit, like how it is fucking walking
FEMA
down
camps?
downtown
Like
LA.
they got the Twin Towers of
like,
homeless.
do you want your neighborhood to look like Skid Row?
Shit, not where I live.
But you want that shit in your neighborhood?
Not where I live.
It's gonna be like that pretty soon out there.
Yeah, it's just gonna get worse, bro. Unless we put in place a system.
I don't
to
know the
fucking do
answers.
something about
Flip.
it.
I don't have the answers for this homeless problem. How about this?
No, we've been working on a solution right here.
Yeah.
You asked me for money, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
and there should be
so-
there's got to be a law against that.
If you ask me for money, I should be able to sock you in the jaw as hard as I want. Like if you want $5, do a handstand.
No.
Or do a backflip or a cartwheel. Or let
I
me kick
say-
you in the stomach as hard as I want to.
I got fucking yelled at for making two bones fight for $5.
There you go. Make it interesting.
Exactly.
We used to do that back when I was in high school.
And I got called a
It's like
piece
the
of
whole
shit,
thing
bro.
about it.
Like,
yeah.
Then we go bum fights and we back to where we started.
Yeah.
That's inhumane and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh well.
So, for those people, we have to fucking get them out of the city. You know,
Yeah.
get them away from functioning society. You know,
we gotta
now,
separate the good ones from the bad. Somehow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, we're
Like,
talking about the last third.
Like,
We're talking about the last third.
The people that want to work and want to be functioning members of society, we keep them in the cities. We fucking put them in transitional shit, and we get them jobs and opportunities.
Yeah.
The other third that just want to not do anything or not be functioning members of society and just the feral people, we get them out. You know, we
You
send
talking about
them,
the diarrhea bucket dumpers?
Yes.
How are you gonna get this past the bleeding heart liberals?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to physically move these people.
They're gonna
out.
be marching in the street for fucking.
They're gonna be dumping diarrhea in the street in solidarity with these people, bro.
So
He's fucking
that's
right.
This is when it comes down to demographics, because these bleeding heart liberals aren't the ones owning businesses where these motherfuckers are squatting and shitting in front of.
Hit the mic, man.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be the motherfucking small business owners, the fucking moderate people, and the conservatives who are gonna get tired of this shit. The fucking smash and grabs going on in the stores, the fucking people shitting on the sidewalk, and all of this fucking bullshit that's going on that these people are causing. And they're gonna be like, okay, we finally got an adequate solution to fucking get these people out of where we're at. Like, let's entertain it.
I like this.
Let's see what
nigga
the
style.
fucking happen. Now, we send all of these non-functioning members of society out of society and have fucking some humane shit for them. You know, like, it's not going to be top of the line. It can't be fucking top of the line because they're not going to keep it top of the line.
Well, no,
They
we
can't
shouldn't.
keep shit
Well,
top of
look,
the
all
line.
we gotta
But if we
provide.
have a, like, tiny
All we would
house
have to
community,
provide is
You
no. It's a
shipping
place.
container
A
houses. Do
place.
shit
No,
like
fuck
that.
that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. They're not gonna respect that.
There you go. I turned the mic for you.
They're not gonna respect that. Look, this is the thing. Well, they might. They might
Get them
They-
so far away that they can't make their
They
way
might.
back. Shermhouse.
He wants to give them a lot, like the lot next to the lot next to the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. Like
A lot. And some abandoned cars.
all they really
couches.
would need is a place to shit, shower, and sleep.
Yeah.
They're gonna figure out food and all that shit on their own.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want to be a non-functioning member of society.
Yeah.
There's so much that goes into that though. The medication alone, just to fucking.
Well, that's
Yeah.
we're not talking about that part.
Yeah.
We're
All
not
right,
talking
so-
about those people.
So now,
We're talking about the
we
last
got
third.
we got a solution for the people that want to do something.
Final solution.
The people that don't want to do nothing. And now it's the last third of people that are out there that are mentally capable of fucking doing shit. I say we institutionalize them.
I feel like we're trying to see
Jail?
how fast
No.
we can be
That house?
fucking
Yes.
canceled.
Institutionalize them. Then boom, no more homeless problem. That's all we got to do.
What do they do in other countries where they have like lack of other countries that have lack of homeless people, like one of these European countries?
So
They have-
Germany,
like Finland.
Okay, Norway and Sweden, all these motherfuckers. Yeah.
Germany, like anywhere in the EU, they will fucking lock your ass up. You will not be fucking squatting on the street. They will throw you in jail.
Okay.
You know, it's like not like
Right away.
America. It's not like America, bro. Like where we're fucking nice about it.
Yeah,
bro.
but our jails
You
are too
can't-
full and crowded with fucking other fucking bullshit. Like,
Yeah. So like we literally can't keep them in jail.
Fund social workers. You have to fund people whose job is to go out into the community and see what is wrong. Actually take an assessment of the community. Instead of sending around a census every 10 fucking years, you should send around people who actually work for the census, you know, but take a census, actual census of how the people in the community of the city are doing. What the fuck, and assess them. And I'm sorry, but you have to categorize motherfuckers.
Now, also,
Hit the comments. Let us know what y'all think.
Also, one thing. Do y'all believe in rent control?
Yes and no.
Set limits.
I think
My city, yeah. I would say set a limit.
I think rent control is a. I mean, I reap the benefits. I love it, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, thinking of it as from a capitalistic mindset.
Right,
like,
right.
you
It's
can't
bullshit.
fucking
Let me smoke
do
with
that,
you.
like,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Because if I
you
fucking...
can't fucking tell me what I can give my goods and services for. Like,
exactly.
you know what
My
I mean?
bad.
But at the same time, you know, like, look at us here in California drowning. You know, we're drowning.
We are in California, if y'all don't know.
You know, and I've been lucky enough to be in the same spot for, you know, 4 years, and my rent really hasn't increased. But I'm looking at four and up bedrooms like my place, and these things are going for like
Studio apartments is what like your house costs. Starting off now.
No, but if you take what I'm paying here, and you gonna put this shit in Texas, or anywhere fucking past the Colorado River, oh my God, you're gonna get so much more money for your dollars. You get so much more acreage, so more square foot.
Because everywhere else is getting expensive as fuck too.
I think that gap is between
Oregon's
rich and poor. There ain't gonna be no more middle class. It's gonna be rich or poor.
Oh,
that city's fucking
I actually
crazy.
just talked about this in construction management class.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off either. But fuck what you were saying.
Shermhouse. Fuck what you said.
It's true. Like the fucking middle class is like gone. There's fucking, you know, there's us plebes, and then there's them. Pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot more homeless people.
Oh, it's only gonna get worse.
So yeah, it is gonna be a lot.
We need to fucking get proactive, and unless all of the fucking cities just become cesspools, and it's like Escape from LA in like real life.
For real.
You know what? The only thing when I was homeless, the only thing I wanted when I was fucking homeless in 2010, real shit. The only thing I was homeless for, I'd say about maybe 6 months. The only thing I wanted was a job. I didn't want no money. I didn't want no food. I didn't want no alcohol. I didn't want nothing monetary. I just wanted a fucking job. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I could tell you, I remember this shit. Out of over 100 resumes I sent out, I probably got back, and this was like a professional resume, fresh out the military. I probably got back 2 hits. You know what I mean? Out of 100 resumes I sent out, and this was online. Yeah, this was all online. This wasn't to mention the printed out, hand over fist, going in different places of business and shit, trying to get a job. That's the only thing I wanted. So I don't know what these homeless people out there want. Like I said, they got dogs, they got kids. Some of them, they got a sign that says we'll work for food, but then they get in a fucking BMW and drive off to another corner. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like now they're changing the dynamics of war. I'm not dealing with a motherfucker that's just a literally homeless person. I see a drabble dude and I think, oh, he needs money, I want to give money. No, this motherfucker probably has more money than me and you and all of us combined. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of them. And I'm not
go in
buying
that corner,
bro.
make a quick $200 an hour and fucking.
Yeah, I got homies
drive
that they
off.
stay on fucking Skid Row. You know what I'm saying? They just love that lifestyle.
So what you're saying is we should start taxing them.
You want to be homeless? I don't know, man.
You said
you're not gonna have
running
to
their
tax
pockets.
They gotta be aggressive with me. You gotta fucking. I want to like physically remove.
Well, yeah, because look, we don't. I don't know. I think it's money in homeless.
You think it's
Homelessness?
money?
It's money. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't money in it. It's just like big pharma.
That's why they
you know what I mean?
I ain't mean to cut you off, but that's why they shut off all the fucking recycling centers, because all the drug dealers would park in front of the recycling centers, and all the crackheads that they recycled cans, they just fucking they just buy crack right out front of the fucking recycling center. So the mayor was like, no more recycling centers, and all the fucking homeless people left because the drug dealers stopped fucking coming there trying to get their drugs off and shit. I'm not trying to hate or knock nobody's fucking hustle, but it's smart to shut down the recycling centers. Now the city's fucking cleaned up, the grades have improved, the air is fucking better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could start there.
Remember when they took all the bus stops out of Pomona?
Oh,
all the bitches? They took all the bitches.
195, and they shut down the 195 and the 191 going through North Pomona.
Bro, but that's like
Yep.
like how they lock everything up in Walmart and like Rialto and fucking San Bernardino and then not in Rancho and shit. Like, you're gonna have people crying racism once you start doing shit like this.
Yeah.
That's just the way it's gonna be. Like,
homeless people, they gonna keep coming, man. They like the real life zombies and shit. They don't need vaccines. They don't need, like, I don't know, man. It just, that's the new zombie apocalypse. It's gonna be way more homeless people coming, and they gonna come to your door.
Shermhouse.
well, yeah, there's also immigration.
Man.
There's also immigration and stuff.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh boy, here we go. What's up, man?
And like I said, some homeless people
said
want to be, they want to be helped though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like try to adopt a homeless person. I brought in Weapon X to my house before I seen Weapon X homeless before I brought him in here, and he didn't want to do shit for 3 days and 3 nights. Motherfucker slept in here, and fucking after that I took him back to the hood, and fast forward the story, he fucking became a serial rapist / killer. You know what I'm saying? This is the same dude where I got my daughters and shit upstairs. You know what I'm saying? My son up there, my wife. I let this dude in here and shit on the account that I grew up with him. And then I turn around, like, not even a year later, this motherfucker turns around in the homeless encampment and runs John Wayne Gacy. Fucking bitches and killing him. Who knows what he did first? And like I said, I'm just speaking from a place of my own personal experience. If y'all think I'm too hard on these homeless people, because I have been homeless, let me know in the comments, reach out to me. I'm more than willing to discuss this shit. But right now, fuck these homeless people, man.
Shermhouse.
Real shit, man. Stay the fuck away from me. Don't walk up on me when I'm near my bike asking me fucking you.
You and my dad feel the same fucking.
Car broke down. You trying to get back to fucking Buena Park or Garden Grove? I don't care. Stay the fuck away from me.
I don't want nobody don't walk up on me.
Yeah.
Look,
And then you get a dog.
see me in public and you don't know me, just please don't walk up on me like that.
You got a fucking dog and you're homeless. Like, what are you feeding the dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, man.
That dog, he
Bet
probably
that dog
talks
would
to that
appreciate
dog.
Dog is the cash cow.
The dog would appreciate
People
it if
see
I
the
cooked
dog
his
and
ass
have more
and fed him.
sympathy for the dog than the person.
Right. And if it's a woman, I understand the dog is for protection and shit. Did I show you the story about the fucking
Well, that's
dude with the
sexy
machete?
as fuck.
The fucking homeless dude. Somebody gave a homeless dude a machete.
Thought it was equal
A fucking
rights.
machete. And this motherfucker went ape shit with the machete. Homeless dude, man.
Yeah, this happens all the time though.
I sent you the video of the homeless dude who fucking did the Debo headlock.
Hey, there was a guy who had a.
Eating at a
There
restaurant.
was a guy who had a house and lived in one like this that fucking killed his whole family. There was a fucking guy who had a big ass house that went and fucking had 17 kids that had them locked in the basement till they were like 18, 19 years old. So, people with houses do fucked up shit too.
Niggas kill niggas every day, B. Niggas die every day.
We get it, Flip. You were homeless.
Niggas get shot every day, B.
You can be homeless, I'm telling you. It's okay. Being homeless ain't illegal. You know what I'm saying? Just stay the fuck away from me with that shit, man. I don't know your true
Let's make it illegal. Yeah.
Yeah, let's feed right into it. Like, let's incarcerate more people.
Lock them up. Yeah, I got that off my chest, man. That's why y'all, if y'all wanted to know why I'm so hard on homeless people, like I really don't fuck with homeless people. And they're not transients, they're homeless. The dude under the bridge.
They're unhoused.
Stay under that fucking bridge. Don't come asking me for money. Do not come over here, bro.
Go under your bridge, troll.
Stay under that fuck. Yeah, if you want to be under the bridge, stay under that fucking bridge. Don't come out, bro. If you need food, I don't know where you drink water from.
Oh, God.
If I catch you out from under that bridge, yeah.
Bruh.
I'd
Yeah.
imagine.
Bruh.
Prime real estate.
Oh, yeah.
In the metaverse.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm homeless in real life, but I got a fucking mansion in
Hey.
the metaverse.
I got a cousin
We
who
gonna
fucking
get canceled.
she keep asking me. My cousin hit me up for $40 all the time and shit. I think she homeless. Go in and out. She a house hopper. You know house hoppers. Couch to couch and shit. Yeah, couch surfers. Hit me up for $40 and shit, and I'm like, no. And then she like, bullshit, nigga, I know you got it. I'm like, wow.
Damn.
Yeah, to be aggressive, like, I don't mind you asking for a favor, because we all need help.
How do you
But when you like, man,
ask
fuck
and
you
then
then.
be an asshole about it? Yeah.
When you need help.
Yeah.
And it make me feel bad. Like,
hey, you know, when I worked security, there was this homeless guy that was out in the parking lot up on Medical and Baseline of the El Super in San Bernardino. He was out there and he was asking people for money, right? So people were getting shook evidently, and they came in and they got me. So I walk outside, I'm like, man, people are being scary. I listen to this dude, he's like, hey, you got $1? And this chick's like, no. He's like, man, you got $1 somewhere, and like starts walking up on her. I was like, oh shit, okay, now I understand why these people are like, you know, so I walked up on him.
help me out with that one.
And tried to de-escalate that, but he took a swing at me, so I put him in the hospital.
Yeah, no. From that part, at that part you become, not only are you an asshole, but you're a criminal. Don't do that to nobody. Yeah. You don't fucking force your fucking way up on nobody. Fucking, that's bullshit. I don't give a fuck if you have a house or if you are homeless.
You're already living off the land. Now you just take what you want.
You're not finna just
like
really?
You gotta draw the line. You gotta draw the line somewhere.
So we're not to force our way upon anyone ever.
When is enough enough? You're already living off the land.
You're not.
Oh, okay.
You're not.
So you live rent free. Now you're asking for money. You know what I'm saying? Like now you're doing better than everybody else.
Somebody about to force their way up on me.
Yeah, fuck that.
Wow. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that shit I don't agree with.
Yeah.
That shit I don't agree with. But that's why, like you said, you want to live. If that's the people that fall into that third.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
So we just gotta figure out.
We said not a fifth.
Like, you know, we just can't group them. We just can't group them all together. Like, we gotta figure out everybody.
No, we didn't. We separated them into thirds.
Yeah, no, like we have to figure out what everybody's situation is, and then like adjust fire from there.
That's why you invest in the infrastructure of the social fucking worker.
Trillions of dollars in the infrastructure.
Yeah, stop sending NASA 66 million.
Okay, so again, we're back to we gonna separate these people after interviewing them.
Yeah,
and we gonna handle them accordingly.
Yeah.
Do homeless people
and
have
we're gonna
rights?
do this by force if necessary.
Yeah, homeless people
Not
got
by
rights,
force.
don't they?
Well, bro,
I mean,
how do you
people
think
have rights, don't they?
Yeah, human rights.
Are homeless people not human?
Yeah, they're human.
Like
I mean, what's the definition of human? Yeah, they're human.
they like Skid Row, right?
Well, I'm part human.
Feral people are human.
So if a homeless person is walking behind me asking me for money, and it's legal,
why is that legal?
is it legal for me to walk behind the homeless person
Hey, y'all remember?
with a camera and ask them for
it's
money?
actually not legal.
No.
for you to walk up behind you.
You know what? Why don't you just do this? The next time a homeless person comes to ask you for some shit, and you see them, because you already know they about to walk up on you,
I do this.
just turn around and be like, hey, bro, I'm about to get some gas. Can you spare some change or something?
Mind fuck.
See what the fuck they do.
What if he gives you money though?
Well, you win.
I'd feel bad. I'd empty my pockets. I'd be like, oh shit, man, I'm just playing here. Take my money.
No, fair.
The first thing I want to do is like, why are you homeless out here asking for money, bro? Like, what got you so fucked up in life as a human being that you need to beg another man for money?
They probably got more reasons than
He gonna
blinds than
Dr.
windows
Phil
have
before he goes
blinds.
fuck-
Are you gonna drink that money up? You gonna smoke that? You gonna Shermhouse?
Shermhouse.
Shermhouse. You gonna Sherm up, nigga?
Sherm
What
it
you
up.
gonna do with that money? Like, how about this? If you want $10, let me kick you in the stomach as hard as I want to.
What the fuck?
Let me
Because that
uppercut
hospital
you. I'm having
bill,
a bad day.
Yeah, for that hospital bill and the expenses for them broken ribs and the stitches and all that, the medication, it's gonna be insurmountable to that fucking beer that you were gonna fucking drink.
Yeah,
So if you knew, let's just rewind, and would you really ask me for a beer if you knew I wanted to kick you as hard as I wanted to
Yeah, but
for fucking $5?
I want to sweet chin music you.
Yeah. And what are you gonna do with that
fall
money?
dramatically like
Sweet chin music, yeah.
on TV.
Or we could do a handstand. You might hurt yourself, break a wrist or your neck.
Do the crate challenge. Shermhouse.
Yeah. If you really want money,
Nah, I'm with that.
make it fucking interesting. Do a cartwheel.
I'm with that.
So now you want to demean people for money.
That's not demeaning, it's making it interesting.
No, it's.
But when I want to do
it.
it with a chick behind a camera, all of a sudden it's called fucking
Hey,
disgusting.
It's just wrong to be out there asking motherfuckers for money, bro.
Shermhouse.
We got Flip. We got Goon. We got this nigga Crown.
That nigga
And,
Crown. Fuck Crown.
We in here wrapping up the episode about the homeless epidemic and
So, y'all,
in general.
Y'all seen The Wire, right? The TV show
Oh
on
my god,
HBO.
yo.
Yeah.
Remember the season of the show, the set part of the show when they had Hamsterdam. The part where they moved all the fucking dope heads and all the fucking like all the homeless into one section of the fucking city of Baltimore,
Right.
And like all the rest of the hoods were like nice fucking people were outside playing and they like had a positive impact.
Yeah.
While like they did the little experiment. But where they fucked it up was they were letting people trap there too. And it got out of control. Now, if we can do something like that, but have it outside of like further enough outside of the city that the fucking you won't be able to fucking do anything like that.
So do like they did in The Walking Dead and herd the zombies into a compound somewhere.
Send their asses out to Palm Springs.
Oh god.
You know?
Wait,
And-
hold on. I want to go to Palm Springs.
It's just gay as fuck out there, bro. What's wrong with you?
Shermhouse.
Hey.
What? Whoa!
Wait.
What?
Cut.
Cut.
Got some bombshell shit that just happened.
I understand people fall on hard times and circumstances are.
But is that not a
rough,
bad idea?
What's that?
Like, just sending, round them up, have a area for them that's away from the cities, and like they accept Skid Row, they agree to live in Skid Row. Be like, we got a mega Skid Row. We have the skiddiest Skid Row you can skid at. Shermhouse. You can do all this.
It's like the Magic Mountain of Skid Row.
And you can do all this skidding you want to do. You can 24/7, 365. But you can't be out here in the city no more. You can't set up shop here. You can't be like, no, we're not having that anymore. Like, we're trying to make our cities nice, places for people's families.
You trying to help these dudes, man.
Communities and shit can like be nice and not get fucked up and have shit on the sidewalk or trash or everything like that. Like, we're not putting up.
We should send them to
sense.
San Francisco.
Hey. Why the North?
We ought to bring in a homeless
Just give them the whole
motherfucking
Bay
interviewer.
Area.
We should give them the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Bay Area.
Find a homeless motherfucker, we gonna interview him.
Yeah.
We gonna be on location.
But make them their own little hamster.
first.
And boom. Next thing you know, you're not seeing that shit anymore.
How far away from how far away is Amsterdam?
Palm Springs distance.
Ooh, you
29
want like
palms.
29 palms.
Come out there with Marines.
Give them 29 palms.
now
Come
you
out
want
there with
these
Marines.
Yeah.
state by state or we gonna just work on California right now?
That could be the hub for Southern California.
Okay, so
We
we gonna
can
be
have
at
one
the forefront of the homeless
Oh,
crisis.
no. The hub should be like Salinas or something. You
I don't know where the
Nah,
most homeless people
because
are at.
Now you gotta deal
Send them
with-
up. No, send them to like Central Cal, like Bakersfield. Then put them out there.
Fresno.
Damn.
Fresno, Bakersfield, like all that area.
You wanna bust them out there?
Send that. Yeah. Turn that into the next fucking.
Great Goose, just ship them out.
Yeah. Just be like, hey, we got this area.
Hey, they can actually work. Hey, no, they can work in the fucking fields out there.
No, because you're taking away from immigrant jobs, and that's fucked up.
Shermhouse.
Plus, those motherfuckers come every year, and they would not appreciate that shit, and they'd light them motherfuckers up with AKs and shit.
And then if they legit want to be on the path to success to where they want to be homeowners and carry a 9-to-5 job, they'll like let's
You can send
help
people
them.
there. Yeah, send social workers.
Fuck
there.
it, Sequoia National Forest.
Yeah.
Bakersfield wouldn't be a death sentence. You know what I'm saying? Like there would be.
No, then you fuck Bakersfield up. Look, Sequoia National Forest.
You can fuck Bakersfield up any more than it already is.
Shermhouse.
Come the fuck on, bro. I'm telling you, Central California should be the fucking just put them all there, bro.
Yeah. Give them a city.
Not once did I say
small
dig a
town.
deep hole.
Give
Bury
them one of
them
them ghost towns.
Push them into the middle.
That'd be pretty
Leave the
good.
north, leave the south, push them into the middle.
Yep.
It'd be like Blaine County on fucking Grand Theft Auto.
There's got to be property somewhere in America where we can just get.
There's
all
a
of
bunch of ghost towns out in the state.
Put them in Calico Ghost Town. Put them in the mine.
Alaska.
What?
Or send them to like North Korea.
Damn.
We can send them to North Korea.
Wait, no, we can't. Nothing
Yeah,
can.
man, that sounds like Trans-Pacific slave trade, bro.
Like say, hey, do you want a job? And they say no. Okay, then we send you to fucking North Korea. We send you to Bakersfield. Which one you want to do?
Shermhouse.
You want to go to Bakersfield or you want to go to North Korea? Yeah.
Oh shit,
Bro. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to the motherfucking Shermhouse. And stay tuned.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Stupid for that.
Wow.
Hey, it is people that fuck homeless people up out there. They'll set them on fire. Like they'll run through the homeless encampment, shoot them with a lighter fluid, and throw a fucking Zippo on their ass.
That's just
I
not
think
cool
that's
either.
fucked up.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
Dude,
Because at that point, you become a criminal.
After everything we said in this
You become a
podcast, I
criminal.
want a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not that guy that did that.
Yeah.
Touch the homeless
Like,
people.
So you'll listen to a homeless dude when he walk up on you, his whole story.
Fuck no.
Shermhouse.